What's up, YouTube? It's KB. About to hit y'all with first story time. FPM, we up. And I'm gonna tell y'all about the time that my mom just gave up on me. And it's a pretty serious story, so forgive me for anything. But it all starts off. Y'all know I'm in band, so whatever. Hey, y'all know I'm in band, and the story starts off. We're all at our annual band trip. And this year we went to Houston and Galveston, and we doing our thing. We go swimming, blah blah blah. We go to the space station, and I'm like, why are we going here? This is so lame. I mean, they have fake space helmets and weak games and computers that you can't use, and incredibly expensive food. No shout out to the space station, by the way, for your incredibly expensive food. And so we all just in. Anyway, we go to the space center. It's extra week, and we just walking around, caking the whole time. But we bored as hell because it's the space exhibit center, and it has nothing there but nothing, and old people and nothing. We meet up with our other friends. We're gonna call them Jenny and Michael. Oh, I gotta make up a name for my girlfriend at the time. Let's call her Samantha. Okay. So me and Samantha are, chilling and taking, trying to make the best of the situation. And Jenny and Michael, we meet up with them, and we all go and eat some of that incredibly expensive food. And Michael comes up and he's like, oh crap, I need another name. Let's say Fred. I heard that Fred and his girlfriend heard they on the bus together, and ain't nobody there. We swear. Yeah, bro, it's just them. They probably fucking all that shit, bro. We gotta get on their bus. And I'm like, my girl, she let's go ahead and get on, blah blah blah. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I was kind of being a loser or whatever. I was kind of scared, but Samantha, she's like, oh, just let's go ahead, blah blah blah. She was into that type of stuff. And so I'm like, okay, it's cool. And so we all get on the bus. And it's two grown folk on the bus, but they knocked out. I'm talking about, I'm asleep and everything. They dead. I'm asleep. But they gone, and so we and since I'm the last guy on the bus, I'm going. And since I'm so incredibly lame, I hit the guy on the side, and he wakes up and he sees me, and so he's looking at me, and I'm looking at him, he's looking at me, and I'm like a good 20 seconds. But he's not doing anything, so I'm just getting on the bus, and it's okay because I'm not saying anything. So he chills, and we get on the bus, and what do I call them? Jenny and Michael. Yeah, they get in the middle of the bus. Fred and his girl are at the front of the bus, and me and Samantha, we're at the back of the bus. Now Fred and his girl have already had sex. They've completely just gone at it, incredible raunchy, Tarzan Jane type sex. And so I'm talking to my girl, so what we gonna do? is she's like, I don't know, I mean, I'm nervous. And I'm like, what you mean you nervous? You what told me to get on the damn bus? So she's, I don't know. And so I'm like, okay, this is my turn to put the pants on and be, I guess, a guy. So I'm trying to do my little thing, and put my arms around her and kiss her, and she's all, no, I don't know right now. Just kind of, I don't know, what if they're they're looking everybody else is doing it. You wanted to get on the bus. Might as well make the best of it. Mind you, we've been going out for like a year at this point, so I mean, it ain't nothing but a thing. And she like, well, I mean, if we move over there to the other side of the bus, then maybe we can do something.
Welcome, punch.
Anyway, so I'm like, okay, so we get on the other side of the bus, and she sits on my lap, and I'm like, you know, I can't really do much in this position. I have my arms around her. I'm trying to like, you know, thinking maybe, you know, this is my time to touch and whatnot. But she's like, no. She's like slapping my hand and all this. I'm like, and I'm like, man, whatever.
Look at that Arizona product place.
Yeah, but she's like just basically shooting me down, and I'm like, okay, well, it's all good. And so she's on my lap, and we're just talking. We're not doing anything because she's too afraid. And so the guy that I woke up, I didn't realize while I was trying so hard to get her to do something, even though I didn't want to get on the bus in the first place. He left the bus, and he goes and tells my uptight, you know, suit and tie band director. He says, and I quote, and he says these words because my mom came back and told me this. She was like, hey, them niggas on the bus fucking and shit. And I'm like, you telling that? You say those words to a band director? Them niggas on the bus fucking and shit. Anyway, long story short, my ma is there. Them niggas on the bus fucking and shit. I can't even like, whatever. So, my ma best friend, my ma, her friend, they chaperoning the trip. She comes, you know, dashing towards the bus because she's like, oh my God, you know, Cam's on the bus doing things, blah, blah, blah. And she gets on the bus and she passes Fred and his girl who have maxed out on sex experience points and they're at level 99. Jenny and Michael were in the middle of a blowjob, like that's why they weren't seeing, because she's just slobbing all of his knob, like, and like she just is completely oblivious. And she comes and sees me, and she sees Samantha on my lap, and she's like, Cameron, get your ass up, and blah blah blah, because she's country and whatnot. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And me and Samantha, we get up. And of course, Jenny and Michael do the smart thing and act like they were asleep. Fred and his girl were already asleep. So I get off the bus and we in trouble. She like, hell nah, y'all get up, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. I can't believe you. I'm so disappointed in you. How could you do this? Blah blah blah. And so now we like sitting down on a curb and we're like, damn, we're not talking at all. We just got in trouble. So we're just sitting here, all pitiful and stuff. And, you know, the band directors come and all the other bands that are there, they're hearing the story about that black guy who was on the bus trying to get some. And I'm just thinking, I can't believe this is happening. And my mom, she's not saying anything to me. And when she finally does come to me, the worst part about this, I forgot to tell you, and this is gonna take the cake. The worst part about this is all of this stuff is happening on my mom's birthday. Me and my mom trying to go home, she not looking at me, and then we finally get to the house, and she, at the door, she like, I'm done with you, Cam. I mean, I keep trying with you to do all of this stuff. I keep trying to make you a man, and you're not trying to hear me, so I'm done. You can do whatever you want to do. I don't care anymore. And to hear my mom say that to me, that killed me. Whatever, though. I knew I shouldn't have been on there. And, you know, that's the time my mom gave up on me. But the worst part about that shit is I didn't get no pussy. So I was angry. I didn't get no pussy!